analyze some songs.
No, Riley, that sounds too mainstream.
Right, okay. Okay, today we're here to analyze some artsy poems that are sung.
Perfect! But what are we going to use to analyze them?
Why, hipsters, of course.
Duh! It is very fitting, after all.
H is for hyperbole.
I is for imagery.
P for personification.
S is for simile/metaphor/sounds, like an onomatopoeia.
T is for tone and theme.
E is for expression, such as alliteration, assonance, or consonants.
R is for rhyme, rhythm, and rhyme scheme.
S is for structure. HIPSTERS! Up first is 9 in the Afternoon by Panic at the Disco.
Panic at the Disco started out in Las Vegas, Nevada around 2004. Throughout the years, the band has lost all original members except for frontman Brendan Urie. For now, we'd like to focus on the song from the second album, Pretty Odd.
At first, it might be hard to understand what the song is about, but after a few listens and a good analysis using hipsters, it shouldn't be hard to figure out at all.
This song has hyperbole, metaphor, assonance, and rhythm. In lines 5 and 6 of the second stanza, it says, "It looks like the end of history as we know, it's just the end of the world." This is an example of hyperbole or an extreme exaggeration.
In the chorus, or lines 9 through 16 in the 4th and 5th stanzas, the rest of the examples appear. Into a place where thoughts can bloom, into a room where it's 9 in the afternoon, and we know that it could be, and we know that it should, and we know that you feel it too, because it's 9 in the afternoon, and your eyes are the size of the moon, and you could because you can, so you do.
9 in the Afternoon features an A, A, B, C, D, D rhyme scheme, as well as assonance on the vowel sound oo. Your eyes are the sounds of the moon is an example of a metaphor comparing someone's eyes to the moon.
This song is talking about recording in the studio together and how magical it is, transporting the band to a realm only they know of, hence the imaginary name of 9 in the Afternoon.
Now we'll be analyzing Electric Feel by MGMT using hipsters.
MGMT was started by two college students that were bored and looking for something to do. From that, the masterpiece of Electric Feel was born. Electric Feel is the band's first studio album, Oracular Spectacular.
Electric Feel has a good example of simile, or comparing two things using like or as. In the chorus, it says, "Girl, shock me like an electric eel."
MGMT is comparing the vibe they get from a girl to an electric eel. Using the word like, making it a simile, this means a girl is giving off an electric vibe.
Thus, the band cleverly came up with this song title, Electric Feel.
The acronym calls for an analysis of the song's theme, so one can get an idea of what the song is based on just by the 2 lines above. Exactly, the song is about the feeling one gets when being with someone they love.
How cute. Now we're analyzing yet another song by Panic at the Disco, Sarah Smiles.
Hey, you can't call it a video if you don't have Panic in there at least twice.
She makes a good point. Unlike 9 in the Afternoon, Sarah Smiles was released on the band's 3rd studio album, Vices and Virtues. By this time, however, the band was condensed down to 2 members instead of the original 4. Therefore, Brendan Urie and Spencer Smith became a duo while keeping the band's original name.
In Sarah Smiles, the song shows alliteration in the lines 8 through 12 of stanzas 3 and 4. You fooled me once with your eyes, now honey. You fooled me twice with your lies, and I say Sarah smiles like Sarah doesn't care. She lives in a world so unaware, does she know that my destiny lies with her?
The S in Sarah and Smiles is a repeating of the same consonant sound. Thus, it is an example of alliteration.
This song is about Brendan Urie's girlfriend, now wife Sarah, and how he wants to be with her, but she seems very uninterested.
Wife? Guess it ended up working out for him, huh?
Yep, the theme of the song is rather irritated because the singer gives all of his for Sarah, who just doesn't seem to care. This is also a reoccurring theme.
Next we'll be analyzing Something Good Can Work by Irish band Two Door Cinema Club. The band was formed in 2007 and has since released 2 studio albums, Taurus History and Beacon. The song we're analyzing today comes from Taurus History. By using hipsters, we can analyze the meaning behind Something Good Can Work.
This song is a good example of tone, or the atmosphere that the poem gives off. Something Good Can Work gives off a very optimistic tone in the lyrics.
Let's make this happen, girl. You gotta show the world that something good can work, and it can work for you, and you know that it will. What the song is talking about is just keeping a smile on your face no matter what anybody says, and just something good will come out of it. These lyrics also contribute to the theme of the song. Something good can and will come. Hence, something good can work.
Next up is Horchata by New York City natives, Vampire Weekend.
Vampire Weekend is composed of Columbia University graduates and fellow students. Vampire Weekend is one of those bands whose songs you've probably heard before, but just don't realize it's by them. Today we'll be looking at horchata from the inside out.
Horchata is a great example of imagery as well as rhyme. In lines 1 through 6 in stanzas 1 and 2, it says,
In December drinking horchata, I'd look psychotic in a balaclava. Winter's cold is too much to handle, pinch your crabs and pinch at your sandals. In December drinking horchata, look down your glasses at the aranciata. This song features a consistent AA, BB, CC rhyme scheme.
It also creates a detailed image of someone drinking horchata on a beach using a poetic technique called imagery.
This song also sets a relaxed tone to the song and a theme of relaxation overall.
Leave it to Vampire Weekend.
Next, we'll be analyzing $1 Million Bills by Lorde.
Lorde is most famous for her hits Royals and Team. $1 Million Bills is included on the extended cut of her album Pure Heroine. $1 Million Bills has a great example of onomatopoeia, an element of hipsters we have yet to give an example of.
In the first two openings of the line, Lorde says, "There's nothing I want more but money and time, $1 million bills and a tick, 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 tick."
As Lorde just said in the first slide, she wants money and time. So in the second line, she elaborates upon by saying $1 million bills and tick, tick, tick. The tick, tick, tick reference to the ticking of a clock and a symbol of time, which is an onomatopoeia.
This song ultimately is about having a good time and living in the moment, which can be inferred from the first two lines of the lines mentioned above.
The London-based band Bastille is most popular for its hit single Pompeii. However, today we'll be focusing on These Streets by Bastille by using hipsters.
In the first 4 lines of the song, the tone of the theme of the poem is set up very quickly by the clever use of the sound.
These streets are yours, you can keep them. I don't want them. They pull me back and I surrender to the memories I run from. The singer is personifying the streets as something that pulls him back from accomplishing whatever it is that he wants to accomplish by dragging him back to his past. Of course, the streets don't literally pull him back.
After realizing this, it's pretty clear what the tone of the poem is: remorse. The streets, or the singer's past, is a reoccurring theme throughout the song. The singer can't get away from his past. It follows him everywhere he goes, and he refers to it as the streets.
So clever!
Right? Using hipsters can help analyze poems so easy.
You can finally find that deeper meaning all you hipsters have been searching for with our acronym. Ta-da!
I just got that on video.
Okay. The love.
Shit, I forgot.
When Emma needs to turn the page, just stop paying attention.
Ducky! Come here! Okay, God. Should we just restart
Okay,
that?
redo. Yeah.
Because someone went to laugh, someone wants to call.
Take forever, and your mom is getting really.
3, 2, 1, go.
Can you not? Like, can we just like redo that? Because I just got to.
But I got that in record.
Paper, you better stay. You better stay. Trying to run away.
Oh my.
Next up is Horchata by New York City natives.
Wait, you're too early.
You know, some people have like a lot of things to do. This is recorded. You know what?